Let's talk about something the world has celebrated since the beginning of time: the captivating presence of feminine beauty. Throughout history, artists have painted it, sculptors have carved it, poets have written sonnets about it. Not because they had to, but because they couldn't help themselves. There's something about the silhouette, the lines, the proportions of the feminine form that stops us in our tracks and makes us appreciate the artistry of nature itself. This isn't about superficiality. It's about understanding why certain forms have been celebrated across every culture, every era, every corner of the world. Today, we're exploring the elements that make up what many consider nature's masterpiece, the timeless elegance that has inspired countless works of art. Welcome to Let's Dive In. Every architectural wonder begins with a solid foundation, and in the human form, that foundation starts with the shoulders. Think of the shoulders as the frame of a painting. They provide structure, strength, and the perfect starting point for everything that follows. There's a reason why fashion designers obsess over the shoulder line. It's where fabric drapes, where posture is revealed, where confidence is carried. Strong shoulders don't just support, they announce presence. They say, "I'm here and I carry myself with dignity." And then, the collarbone. That subtle, elegant curve just below the neck. The collarbone is fashion's favorite feature. It's why statement necklaces exist, why off-shoulder designs never go out of style. It's the delicate architecture that adds refinement to the human silhouette. In classical sculpture, from ancient Greece to the Renaissance, artists spent hours perfecting this area. Because they understood, elegance lives in the details. The collarbone is the whisper before the conversation, the gentle introduction to the symphony that follows. It's understated, yet unforgettable. Now we arrive at what scientists, artists, and poets have obsessed over for millennia: the waist-to-hip ratio. But let's skip the clinical talk and get to the heart of it. This is where nature reveals its genius for design. The waist creates contrast. It's the plot twist in the story of the silhouette. That gentle taper, that elegant curve inward. It's the pause in a musical phrase that makes the next note even more powerful. And then come the hips. Ah, the hips. In every culture throughout history, curves have symbolized abundance, vitality, and life itself. From the Venus of Willendorf carved 30,000 years ago, to the hourglass figures celebrated in vintage Hollywood, to the diverse beauty standards we celebrate today, the curve of the hip has always represented something primal and profound. It's not about one specific measurement, it's about proportion, balance, harmony. The ancient Greeks called it symmetry, their word for beauty. The Renaissance called it divine proportion. Scientists today call it the golden ratio. But here's what it really is. It's nature showing off. Those curves aren't random. They're the result of millions of years of evolution creating visual harmony. When the eye follows that line from shoulder to waist to hip, it's tracing the same pleasing proportions found in seashells, flower petals, and spiral galaxies. The universe loves curves. And the feminine form? It's honestly one of the finest examples. Let's talk about what holds it all up. The foundation beneath the foundation. The thighs and legs. These aren't just supporting players. They're powerhouses wrapped in elegance. Think about classical ballet for a moment. The strength required to execute a perfect arabesque or grand jeté, it's phenomenal. Yet when you watch a prima ballerina, all you see is effortless grace. That's the magic of the legs. They carry, they support, they propel, but they do it all with such fluidity that you forget the raw power involved. The thigh is where strength meets softness. It's the bridge between stability and movement. Athletes know this. Dancers know this. Anyone who's ever climbed a mountain or run a marathon knows this. But beyond function, there's form. The natural curve of the leg, from thigh to knee to calf to ankle, creates one of the most elegant lines in all of human anatomy. Fashion designers base entire collections around it. Photographers position lights to accentuate it. And throughout art history, the leg has been celebrated as the exclamation point on the human silhouette. It's the final flourish, the elegant descent that completes the composition. Now, imagine the Mona Lisa painted on rough burlap instead of smooth canvas. The same image, but completely different impact. That's what skin is to the human form. It's not just covering, it's presentation. Throughout history, healthy, radiant skin has been universally admired. Not because of any single shade or tone, but because glowing skin signals vitality. It's the canvas that brings every other element to life. Think about how light plays across skin. The way it catches on a shoulder, highlights a collarbone, creates depth along a curve, adds dimension to movement. Painters understood this. Photographers understand this. That's why the golden hour, that magical time just before sunset, is so treasured. The light becomes warm, soft, and forgiving. It makes skin luminous. But here's the secret that artists have known forever. True radiance doesn't come from external light alone. It comes from within. Confidence creates a glow no filter can replicate. Self-assurance adds a shimmer that no highlighter can match. When someone walks into a room and owns their presence, when they're comfortable in their own skin, that's when the real magic happens. That's the secret ingredient that elevates everything else. The skin becomes more than surface. It becomes the visible expression of inner light. And that's what makes people stop and stare. Not the perfection of the canvas, but the masterpiece that shines through it. We've talked about the elements. Now let's talk about what brings them all together. Movement. A statue can be beautiful, but it's frozen. A painting can be captivating, but it's still. The true power of the feminine form is revealed in motion. The walk. Throughout history, the way a woman carries herself has been considered an art form in itself. In ancient Egypt, women balanced vessels on their heads, creating perfect posture and that distinctive glide. In classical dance, entire techniques are devoted to graceful locomotion. In modern fashion, runway coaches spend hours perfecting the walk. Because movement is where confidence becomes visible. It's where all those beautiful proportions come alive. The sway isn't calculated, it's just natural physics. Hips create a natural pendulum effect when walking. But when combined with confidence and purpose, that natural movement becomes captivating. The shoulders stay level, the spine stays tall, the head is held high, not with arrogance, but with self-assurance. And suddenly, walking from point A to point B becomes a performance. Not because someone is trying to attract attention, but because they're completely comfortable commanding it. That's the difference between walking through a room and walking into a room. Presence. It's intangible but undeniable. It's the quality that makes heads turn not just to look, but to admire. So what have we learned about the blueprint of a goddess? Here's the truth that art, science, and culture all agree on. There is no single blueprint. Beauty has never been one size, one shape, one shade, or one standard. From Botticelli's Venus to modern runways, from ancient sculptures to contemporary photography, the celebration of feminine beauty has always been diverse, dynamic, and ever-evolving. What remains constant isn't a specific measurement. It's the celebration of proportion, confidence, and presence. The shoulders that carry with strength. The curves that create visual harmony. The legs that move with purpose. The skin that glows with vitality. And the confidence that ties it all together. That's the real blueprint. Not a rigid set of rules, but an appreciation for the artistry that nature creates in infinite variations. Because at the end of the day, a goddess isn't defined by her measurements. She's defined by how she carries them. And that is a masterclass we can all appreciate. What aspect of classical beauty and art history interests you most? Let us know in the comments below.